speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down. Don't do that! I'm going to find whoever did this. The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished. The Vigil will be watching you. No!
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts.
I am a Tholmor Justiciar on important business that you are interfering with. We are special envoys of the Aldmeri Dominion, the rightful rulers of Tamriel. If you'd like, I can show you why. If you're smart, You'll walk away. Be careful!
You're interfering with... That we are superior to men is an established fact. For example, take this... Certainly you don't believe such things. Or perhaps there's something you'd like to confess. I don't like you. I think you're a heretic. And so you will die a heretic's death.
The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come right... Safety with the Dawn Guard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isra, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know? So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back in shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isra. He was at the hall. He was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should get a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan,
I'll meet you in Dim Hollow Crypt. I owe these vampires.
You Vigilants were never trained.
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendar granted you do not have to face the same test. But we found wanting. Stendar watched over.
Boy. Stop stepping in the shadows. What's your name?
My name is Agmir, sir.
Do I look like a sir to you? I'm not a soldier, and you're not joining the army.
Yes, sir. Isra.
Didn't I tell you to step forward? Farm boy, huh? What's your weapon?
My weapon? I mostly just use my paw's axe when wolves are attacking the goats or something.
My paw's axe. Stendar preserve us. Don't worry. I think we can make a Dawn Guard out of you. Here, take this crossbow. Let's see how you shoot.
Crossbow? I've never...
A crossbow. Best thing for killing vampires. Just take a few shots at those crates over there. You need to concentrate, boy. Try it again. Take a deep breath and let it out as you fire.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck. Oh!
Got a lot of steel to shape.
You get to the
Do you
Cloud
hunt?
District very often?
The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Of course you don't.
Oh yes. Hunting is my great passion.
I actually
hunting.
advise the Jarl on political matters. My input is invaluable, of course. But this is all probably still.
You tried mercenary work? Might suit you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
I don't...
Welcome. We've got small weapons as well as big. Mate, excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. The finest weapons and armor. Good doing business with you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Met my father. He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. Good pieces out here if you're looking at more inside.
I ain't done nothing.
It's a wonderful house, my love. We have a cozy little profit. Here, this is your share, love. Goodbye, my love. Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Need something? A woman. She's likely not... We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away.
Come to Olava for a reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
I come by Bellathor's shop. Come on. I'm
sure we get some.
Well met, traveler. What brings you to Whiterun? Truly? By sure, this city could use more like you. Best head up to Dragon's Reach then, and see the Jarl. He's Lord of Whiterun, and can set... Aye, that I do. Half all my life. We Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along with the Greymanes. Our family's been closest kin for generations, but Ulfric Stormcloak's uprising has divided us. Now, seems we can scarce look at each other without coming to blows. Petty and foolish, that. They are saying dragons have returned to Skyrim. Now that's a real problem. May your sword be sharp, and your tongue sharper.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun mostly.
Once I've made enough money... Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the road. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. You take care of yourself now.
By sure, is that a Zora star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
Ripe fruit and fresh... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in cold weather?
Vigilants never know when to give up.
thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them. What's that? And now die!
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar. Struck what's that? Something out there. There you
Who sent you here? I don't... Is he... like me? Vampire. Yeah. Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is. I was going to say the same thing to you. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. So good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better. This is the part where we usually get in the boat. You with me?
Go on, get out of here. You're not welcome here.
Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Ladies Robert's been gone a really long time.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She
I'm
has the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to say, there is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the elf. I offer you my blood. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this one. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This we offer. Now, make your choice. So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to... Of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know. A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll. So they have everything they wanted, and we're left with nothing. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle. Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here. There are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need them. If you can find them, we might register the point. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Whip. Last I knew, she was... Might need a... You'll also want... Got it into... Last... Bring the two of them back here, and we can get... uncut.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims. Ithron needing someone else's help. Never. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need? Vampires? That might change. Tell me more about what's going on. By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to... Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Ithran expects of me. Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Ithran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone... His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there. I'll see you at Fort Donald.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you? Ithran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. You made it exceedingly clear I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me... Vampires. Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the pop... Well, what are they up to? Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Ithran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going... But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you? Well, then I'm very sorry, but I can't just walk away from this project. I understand that, but a single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff.
Journey home? Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
You're inside the city?
People.
The Forsworn are here in the
By
city.
the gods, that man nearly saved my life. Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City. Farewell.
Stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see that, madman? A Forsworn agent here in the city.
Another body to get rid of.
Think he worked down at the smelter. A lot of laborers there are sympathetic to the Forsworn. They promise people they'll kill off all the Nords that rule over the Reach. Nothing but murderers and saboteurs. Did you just see that woman getting attacked in front of us? We're closed. This has ruined my entire
A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you all right? Did you see what happened? A Forsworn? Strange. Well, I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future, for what it's worth. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn. My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. All right, then.
Did you see
Thank you again. I can't believe I was this close to being killed. Until next time.
He tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
No. She's such a nice woman. Comes by every day looking for jewelry for her family in Cyrodiil. Is it because she's a noble? Why would anyone want to kill her? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
What's happening to this
We'll
city?
handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are just a bunch of madmen. We have everything under control. Stay. That's right. It isn't. All right, then.
What is this?
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would call it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. Well, the forge gets so hot in there.
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Need a new blade? The finest weapons and armor. Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Let me... Oh. Need something. Got an axe. Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to treat the iron and the Legion. The Imperial smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of... If you find a book called The Last Scab... Thanks. Excellent. I think if you change your mind, you know where to find it. Grew up in a strong... Girl has to grow up. And life in the stronghold asks for a... That's right. An orc stronghold. Kept to ourselves. Wasn't enough for me, though. I left. Didn't want to end up as the third wife of some lowly chieftain. Back to making weapons.
Can't believe I'm posted here. Even the beds... What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done. If it's about the Hall of the Dead, no. I can't talk about it. Rest assured, the Jarl hears everyone's concerns. You will be able to visit the dead again soon. All right? We've discovered that some of the dead have been... eaten. Flesh has been chewed off. Bone... We haven't caught anyone or anything yet. If you can get to the bottom of this, the priesthood of... New to Skyrim? It's where people in the city are buried. Fathers, forefathers, mothers, foremothers.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of... I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? You are? Very good. May I see it? Oh, what a terrible shame. Well, if you think you know where you left it and can retrieve it, excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made... Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made...
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Don't let my uncle go on about his theories.
Good to see Skyrim still... You are? Very good. May I see it?
I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken. Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
You don't know anything about this house?
No.
Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth. Thank you for your time.
We'll handle things from here. Move along. Until next time.
Now ain't this a surprise?
What was that?
Over here!
Time to get lost. Is someone there?
Someone thought I heard
Never
something.
should have come. Force!
No one bests an orc.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
I understand. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
What do you want, Lisser?
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we? I knew it would come to this one day. I knew